The story follows Eddie Mora, a struggling writer living in New York City. Eddie's life is a complete mess. He has no money, no motivation, and no success. His girlfriend, Lindy, leaves him because she believes he has no future. His writing career is failing, and he can't even complete a single book. Eddie feels completely lost. One day, everything changes. Eddie runs into his ex-brother-in-law, Vernon Gant, who seems strangely successful and confident. Vernon tells Eddie about a secret experimental drug called NZT-48. According to him, this pill allows a person to use 100% of their brain capacity. At first, Eddie is skeptical. But when Vernon offers him a free sample, Eddie decides to try it. The moment he takes the pill, his world transforms. Suddenly, his brain starts working at an incredible speed. He can remember everything he has ever seen, read, or heard. His thinking becomes sharp, clear, and powerful. He understands complex ideas instantly. His confidence increases dramatically. Within hours, Eddie cleans his messy apartment, writes pages of his novel, and becomes more productive than ever before. For the first time in his life, Eddie feels unstoppable. The next day, he wants more of the drug. He goes back to Vernon to get a supply. But when he arrives, he finds Vernon dead, murdered in his apartment. Shocked and scared, Eddie searches the place and finds a hidden stash of NZT pills. Now Eddie has access to the drug. He starts using it regularly. With NZT, Eddie completes his novel in just a few days. He then enters the world of finance. Using his enhanced intelligence, he quickly learns stock trading and begins making huge profits. In a short time, Eddie becomes extremely wealthy. His transformation is unbelievable. From a broke writer, he turns into a sharp, confident, and successful man. His appearance improves, his communication becomes powerful, and people are naturally drawn to him. He even wins back Lindy. But success comes with a price. Eddie soon discovers that NZT has serious side effects. When the drug wears off, he experiences severe headaches, confusion, and memory loss. There are moments he cannot remember at all, hours or even days missing from his life. This terrifies him. At the same time, dangerous people start noticing him. A powerful businessman named Carl Van Loon becomes interested in Eddie's abilities. Carl hires him to help with a massive financial deal. Eddie accepts, seeing it as an opportunity to grow even more powerful. However, Eddie is not the only one using NZT. A ruthless loan shark begins chasing him after discovering the drug. This man wants NZT for himself and will do anything to get it. He attacks Eddie and steals some pills, becoming just as dangerous and intelligent. Now Eddie is in real danger. Meanwhile, Lindy also gets involved. She accidentally takes NZT and experiences its effects. While it helps her escape danger, it also puts her at risk of addiction. Eddie realizes that NZT is both a gift and a curse. As time passes, the side effects become worse. Eddie starts losing control. His health declines, and his memory problems increase. He fears that the drug will eventually kill him. Desperate, Eddie searches for a solution. He finds a doctor who had previously worked with NZT users. The doctor reveals that many users have died due to the drug's side effects. Eddie understands that his time may be limited. But Eddie refuses to give up. Using his enhanced intelligence, he begins experimenting on himself. He tries to modify the drug and reduce its harmful effects. At the same time, the lone shark continues hunting him. In a tense confrontation, Eddie outsmarts his enemies using his intelligence and careful planning. He manages to survive multiple dangerous situations. The story reaches its peak when Eddie finally finds a way to overcome the drug's limitations. Instead of being controlled by NZT, he learns how to function at a high level without relying on it constantly. He evolves beyond the need for the drug. In the end, Eddie achieves ultimate success. He enters politics and begins a campaign to become a powerful leader. He is confident, intelligent, and fully in control of his abilities. Carl Van Loon tries to threaten him, revealing that he also has access to NZT. But Eddie surprises him by showing that he no longer depends on the drug. He has already surpassed its limitations. Eddie is now truly limitless. The story ends with Eddie standing at the top of the world, successful, powerful, and in complete control of his destiny.